I got this video right here that's coming up that I want to show you that many of the gurus out there, especially Grant Cardone, is very out of touch with his definition of what middle class really is. Listen to what he got to say, man.
One problem with the middle class is you guys bought the idea of a middle class. It is the most oppressed, suppressed, held down, lied to, tricked, naive group of people. System called schools, and we got 2 BMWs that we can barely pay for. That ain't freedom, man. Why are you making sense of it? You're in the middle, like a pickle. Food chain. Warren Buffett. Study every single interview that he's ever done, and do not listen to what he says. Match that with what he...
All right, now after listening to that, I want to show you how out of touch Grant Cardone really is. His first point that I want to point out that he said is that we have bought into the idea of middle class. You know, all of us middle class people have bought into that idea. Let me show you how out of touch he is with the reality of those of us in middle class. He's so off base. Middle class is made up of those that is upper middle class, lower middle class, right? There's those of us that's going up and out and on, you know, that's progressively moving up. You made 40,000, now you're making 60 to 80, you're moving up. And there's those of them in middle class who are down and out. You know what I'm saying? They're falling on hard times. There's two different mentalities, but it's interesting how he lumps all of us in as if we're settling for something when the fact of the matter is you and I were born in this particular class because we're not royalty. We were born in this middle class. You know, look at how out of touch he is. The next point, he treats us all as if all of us are just stupid people, you know, that falls for instant gratification deceptions all the time. Like we can't think for ourselves, you know. Oh my God, the moment that I get my paycheck, I gotta hurry up and run and buy this depreciating item. Listen to how he talks about us, man. You don't have no idea where you came from when you was a car salesman, Grant. And number two, he said we should listen to people like Warren Buffett, which, like I said, part of that I agree with. But the other part is that Warren Buffett has the same mentality as John D. Rockefeller. He's trying to keep the workers working because he gives you a little bit of truth to keep the herd moving forward, but he's never really going to let you in on the key things that actually made him rich, because the things that he's telling us right now, he has long moved past that, man. You know, so I mean, these antiquated, outdated rhetoric things that Grant Cardone is saying, middle class, we better than this, man. This dude, he don't represent us.